Well, hello friends, this is Tyler from Laid Back Cycles, and in front of us here we have the spooky new ride from TerraTrike called the Spyder. So what makes this unique, you might ask? Well, if you say it kind of looks like a faster version of the GTS, you'd be right. This is TerraTrike's speed machine that they have in one of two flavors. We happen to be sitting in the normal Spyder. They do make an ATC version, which has a little bit different seat and some carbon wheels, but nonetheless, we have our Spyder here in front of us and an equally capable machine. Those of you that notice what I'm sitting in, it's made out of 7000 series aluminum, so it's going to be really rigid and strong. Comes in two pieces, as you can see. So the rear section here and the front section are the same material. We're going to be running 105 componentry from tip to tail. So really nice 105 crankset mated with hydraulic disc brakes by Shimano, and then 105 specific cassettes. And then we're running an SLX rear derailleur hooked to an 11-speed cassette. So we're running a 22-speed drivetrain, running bar end shifters up here, front and back. What's really cool too about this new trike is that TerraTrike took it a step farther with their cable routing, specifically their shift cable routing, which is all gone in internally. So my front shifter here for my derailleur is, the cabling is routed inside of the bike, as well as my rear shifter, all my cabling is routed in the frame out to the back. So it makes it really sleek, aerodynamic, and a very clean installation, which also sets this apart from some of the other TerraTrike models that they offer. I can't stress it enough, this color scheme that they went with is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it. It's very understated, but yet still eye-catching at the same time. We have adjustable handlebars with this new model, so we can not only bring them in and out, we can bring them forward or back towards us, and we can tilt these handles either in or out, depending on your level of comfort and what you like in your cockpit setup. So also too, one of the other key differences with the Spyder over other TerraTrike models is that you'll notice that our handlebars are in the upright position versus this position with the other models in the TerraTrike lineup. They did this in an attempt to kind of have like what they call tank style steering, whereas it's a kind of a push-pull action in this orientation versus this orientation. So let's equate that to like mountain bike style handlebars versus road bike style handlebars. And then we also out back here are running the big tire. We're running a 700C rear wheel as opposed to a 26 or a 24 or a 20. And what this is going to give us is it's going to give us a lot more high-end speed. Smaller wheels, we know they're going to accelerate a lot faster, get us up to speed a lot quicker. However, they're not going to maintain a high speed for us. Whereas with this setup out back, we aren't going to maybe accelerate nearly as quickly, but we're going to be able to carry a top speed much higher than a small wheel bike would have. So also too, with the Spyder, we're going to get basically the same kind of seat in the normal Spyder version that the GTS is going to have. So we're going to have an articulating shoulder support back here that will adjust tilt and then height. So kind of where I have it sat right now is what's comfortable for me. So it's kind of hitting me right in the shoulder blade area. And so I feel really supported if I lean back into the seat to push as I accelerate. But also too, it can be adjusted for somebody that's, say, taller in torso, as well as if you like to sit more, forward, or you want to sit back more, we can adjust that for you too. Other thing too is, just like with the GTS, we have hydraulic brakes, which I touched on earlier. What makes our hydraulic brakes an advantage over a mechanical system is the articulation and the modulation. So articulation is going to be, it's going to grab pretty consistently every time. Modulation is the more pressure you start putting in, the harder it's going to grab. Just same thing like with a mechanical disc brake system, but they're also very responsive, very easy to control. So that's basically it. It just comes down to getting on one of these things, riding it, feeling it. This has kind of been a game changer when we got this all put together and got a chance to ride it. It's a phenomenal machine. And I guess there's nothing really left to do other than to take this out for a ride and let you see what it looks like being ridden around. Away we go. So yeah, first things I noticed right out of the gate with this is just how smooth of a ride this new Spyder is, and just its ride characteristics, even slow speed going through the parking lot here. Just how smooth everything is. I mean, the frame itself is very capable. Very vibration resistant, I'm noticing as I'm riding over this parking lot, which isn't the smoothest, but it's also not super rough. But between the tires and the frame, like, this thing just rides so smooth. And the handlebar position's also very, very comfortable too, given all the adjustability that you have with it. And I'm really liking this. I was on the fence, to be honest. Wasn't quite sure, since this was a wholly new trike by TerraTrike. It wasn't something that they revamped or something that they redesigned or anything. So this is all brand new, from the unique design of the frame to the rear 700C wheel. So let's bring you guys back up here towards me. But yeah, this is just a phenomenal bike. I cannot wait to actually get it on a longer test ride, maybe on a Thursday night shop ride or something like that, and really have a chance to rip on it and put it through its paces. But speaking of which, let's go ahead and try and take a turn here at speed, or at least quickly as I'm comfortable with right now. And yeah, I can hook a turn pretty well and not feel like I'm gonna pick up the inside wheel. I mean, this thing sits pretty low. I mean, it's not the lowest trike, obviously, but it's also not very high either. So I can really go-kart a turn if I want to. So this has really good confidence-inspiring handling, given its design. And yeah, I'm really liking it. If I push it hard, I don't feel like I have any rear end tail wag with the large rear wheel in the back, which can be a problem when you start getting into the larger rear wheels on these guys. But yeah, that 700C wheel accelerates really well. Actually, we'll do a standing start here from the end of the parking lot. Okay, so here we are. We'll go ahead and pedal it down. And I'd say probably within, yeah, 4 to 5 revolutions of the cranks, I'm already up to speed and at the other end of the parking lot. So yeah, this is more than capable of carrying speed and fulfilling those fast riding requirements of some of you out there that want something fast and nimble and quick and that can keep up and still be very comfortable at the same time. So yeah, this is a really nice offering from TerraTrike, and just a game changer. This is definitely, I feel, going to compete with the likes of the 700 by CatTrike and the Aero by Greenspeed at a fairly decent price point as well. I definitely think it'll give both of those two models a run for their money. Given that it's competing in the same class with those other two machines. And yeah, here, hook a turn again, sorry. It's just so much fun to hook turns with this thing, and actually at slow speed or even at high speed, just throwing this thing through turns. Yeah, I definitely would recommend one of these if this is what you're after. I can't emphasize that enough. This is definitely an awesome trike for its price, for what it is. TerraTrike, you have hit the mark with how you've advertised this trike. Speed, comfort, componentry, customization, excuse me, and just adjustability with making this everybody's own individual trike, with all the ways you can adjust just the cockpit alone to make it as comfortable for the individual rider as they want it to be. So well done, TerraTrike. I am wholly and thoroughly impressed with what you've brought to market here with the Spyder. Wow, that was fun.
Laid back Mickey here. Thanks for watching the video. Hey, if you liked the video, go ahead and like it below. If you want to see more, subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, go ahead and put those below, and we will be sure to answer those. And we'll see you on the next video.